In CommTech, we're going to be using all forms of media at one point or another, and I want you, my students, to know what you can and cannot use, and to not have to worry about breaking copyright rules. So you want to use copyright protected work in your own new work. Video materials, movies, commercials, TV. Maybe you want to include excerpts from a movie in your videos you produce for comedic effect. Whatever. Is this kind of thing okay under copyright? Yes. Remixing original copyrighted materials into your own new work is okay, as long as your new work is not for commercial purposes. You mention your source as long as there's a reasonable way to do so. You acquired the original work that you were using legally, and your work does not affect the commercial market on the original work negatively. What about actually performing or recorded copyrighted songs? For students, we see this kind of thing often with performances of plays or at talent shows. You want to do a performance of Beyonce's latest hits. This is totally okay, as long as there's provisions that are followed. So, first off, a student under the authority of a non-profit educational institution can perform a musical work live if the performance is primarily by students of the educational institution. They can play sound recordings containing a musical work, and they can play radio and television programs containing a musical work while the program is being transmitted over the air broadcast cable, satellite, or over the internet. The following conditions do apply. The performance must take place on the premises of an educational institution. It must be for educational or training purposes. It cannot be for profit, and it must take place before an audience consisting primarily of students of the educational institution, persons acting under its authority, or any person who is directly responsible. Another question is materials we're taking from the internet. We do Google searches all the time. We're finding images we want to bring into our work, casually finding song clips we might want to add. Is this okay to use in our work? So the answer is yes. Publicly available work students can use. Publicly available means that the materials are posted online and there's no password protection or some kind of similar gatekeeping access that prevents you from getting at those materials. So if you can Google search it and pull it up, you can use it. Students should always still cite their sources and give credit where credit is due. So we have really broad leeway to do what we want with media in our CommTech classroom. I want you guys to feel comfortable creating whatever you can imagine, knowing that copyright is really on your side in an educational setting. Alright guys, hopefully this was informative. Thanks a lot for listening. I'll catch you guys next time.